Times Square.
Welcome back to GMA, and we're very thankful because we have an incredible audience with us here on this Thursday morning. And it is a thankful Thursday, and we have a family reunion that is decades in the making. A man finally meeting his birth parents with the help of an at-home DNA kit. We're going to meet him live in just a moment, but first, ABC's TJ Holmes has the story. Good morning, TJ.
Good morning to you, Stray. You know, there are a lot of these companies out there very popular doing these DNA ancestry tests, and it's helped people connect with long-lost relatives, and sometimes it's helping adoptees find their biological parents. But oftentimes, the mom is over here with her new family, the dad can be over here, and then you got a half-brother here, a half-sister there. Well, what's different about this story, the mom, dad, sister, and brother, all under one roof, the family was intact, and they had just been waiting on him to come home.
Wow. We're going to be able to see the mountains from the plane.
Mitch Yurkovich is getting his family ready for the trip of a lifetime.
Growing up, knowing I was adopted, I was always curious who my birth parents were, where they were.
The married father of 4 applied for a DNA test kit through MyHeritage. They have a program called DNA Quest. The company says it teamed with experts to donate kits to connect thousands of adoptees with their biological relatives. In July, Mitch received the results, leading him to discover his birth father.
I saw his picture for the very first time. The resemblance was kind of striking. I was very nervous about, contacting him.
Mitch sent an email from his home in Bad Axe, Michigan, to Scott SHAFFER, who lived in Angel Fire, New Mexico.
It was beyond my wildest dreams.
His question was, if you know anything about my mother, would you please share it with me? And so I emailed him back that
she's right
your mom and I are still together, and you have a brother and sister.
High school sweethearts Scott and Mary SHAFFER were just teenagers when they discovered Mary was pregnant.
How soon after you found out you were pregnant did you make the decision that you were going to give the child?
Almost right away I decided the baby needed a family. I was adopted myself, so I knew he would at least go somewhere decent.
It was a closed adoption. The SHAFFERs didn't know where the baby would go. Mary wrote Mitch a letter.
What was in that letter?
Why we gave him up, and just hope that he would have a great life. Come and look for us someday.
Scott and Mary eventually married, and they had 2 more children. Mary kept Mitch's baby picture on her dresser along with the other kids who grew up knowing they had a brother out there somewhere.
Did it always feel like there was something missing from this house, if you will?
It did kind of feel like we were missing out on something. We always knew about it.
Now we're finally getting to meet him. It's still not sunken in yet.
There's lots of hiking trails, they said.
Now Mitch and his family are making the journey across country to meet his birth family.
Ready? I can't wait to see him face to face, give him a hug, get to know them.
This is 37 years in the making. What are you feeling sitting here?
Excitement.
Yeah, excited.
Very happy.
Yeah.
Am I in the right house?
Yeah,
You got the right house.
Oh, it's so good to finally just be able to hold you guys.
Mitch's children now playing in the treehouse Scott built for Mitch's brother and sister.
You're standing here together now. What does that feel like? Does it feel like you
Closure.
What you thought? Closure. Wow.
Or a start to a real happy time and closure of missing.
Yeah.
Just, seeing them face to face was just, I stopped. I was like, where'd the mirror come from? Just seeing the little things that you don't get in the pictures.
Scott and Mary take Mitch through the home to show him the birth photo that always been on their dresser.
See right here. Always kind of kept that like that, always.
Mitch showed Mary the letter she'd written him 37 years ago.
I hope you can see you when you're older. Take care and be happy, love, always.
Well, I took care and I'm happy.
That's all we wanted, all we ever wanted.
Wow, what a story. And Mitch is joining us now live. Mitch, welcome to the show. It's such a beautiful story, but I want to focus on after the camera stopped rolling. You spent the weekend with your family.
Yeah.
And how did that go?
Oh, that was amazing. It was just reconnecting with them. It was comfortable.
I mean, it was amazing how comfortable we were just sitting in their home, catching up, relaxing, unpacking, everything like that. It was incredible to me how much you can miss someone you never even met.
Wow.
And it's unforgettable.
You say it was comfortable. Were there any little moments where things sort of broke through and you said, of course we're related?
Yeah, there were a few that I noticed, just little things, but my brother Mike actually noticed one. We were around the table and I sat back, stretched, and kind of itched my head or something like that. And Scott did the same thing. He sat back, stretched, and Mike just went, whoa.
I mean, the fact that the family is intact, TJ, you're there watching this moment. What was that like for you?
Just staying out of the way. Really, this is their life. They let us have our camera. I stayed in the house while it happened. I was peeking out the window. We just didn't want to get in the way of them having the moment. And also, guys, we've done stories like this. Sometimes the biological parents don't want anything to do with the child. I have people call the birth mom and say, you know what, don't call me again. I got a new life, new family.
Wow.
Right? So this is not necessarily rare, but it doesn't always have this happy ending. But you want to stay out of the way and let them have, this is their lives. They just let us film it.
Yeah. And Mitch, your birth mother, she kept that photo of you on her nightstand. How did that make you feel?
That just put a smile on my face. I never knew where they were. I knew they gave me up, so they cared about me. They weren't, they wanted the best for me. But just to see that told me that they actually cared about me. They loved me. They thought about me every day.
And your adopted parents are okay about this as well?
Yeah, they're very supportive. They have been from the get-go. They're excited to meet them. Everybody's excited just to get together and meet up.
So what's next?
We're just going to keep going day by day. We're going to, chat. We're going to text. We're going to, call on the phone and stuff like that. And if we can get together again sometime, great. But, New Mexico and Michigan, they're kind of far apart. But
you're a family.
We're a family, yeah.
They said closure, too. That they wanted to know that he was okay, right? They said, did he become an axe murderer? Did he, right? They were nervous, almost didn't want to know to a certain degree, well, what if it didn't go well and we put him somewhere with somebody that didn't take care of him? That made them nervous as well. So it was a relief to see that he's okay. He's fairly normal. We're like family too now.
Well, we got to say, it went well indeed. You found your family. We're so happy that you let us into the home to share this with everybody out there. And Mitch, congratulations. And just thank you. Thank you for spending time with us. We'll be right back, everybody.